making lamb shanks soup.
Hey.
We've got about 1 kilo here of lamb shanks cut into cubes. Now we're going to boil them.
We've covered this with water. So we do the first boil. This is the first boil where we throw the water out, and then we put clean water again, new water, and we boil it. So now this is the first step of boiling. This is the lamb shanks that I'm boiling, and as you can see, this is, as I said, you boil them twice. So what I'm doing now, I'm trying to get them, just breaking them up. Now, once you see the froth coming out, what we will be doing now is cleaning them. So we need to use hot water. And we just throw out the water. As you can see, I just poured out the water. Now what I'm doing, I'm putting some more hot water inside. I don't use cold water, because if you use cold water when the meat is hot, the meat goes hard. So just a quick wash of the meat. Just throw this water out again. As you can see, trying to clean it, cleaning it all out. Just like that a little bit. Clean out all the water. Oops. Now, let's put fresh water. Now we're just trying to put plenty of water so that it gives it this enough room for the meat to boil. Now if you find that you need to wash them out again, you can do so if you want. If you don't have to. So really it's up to you, but most important is that to clean them at the beginning and to throw out the first time boiled water, and then put fresh water. Put them back on the heat. Put them back on the stove. Turn up the stove, and just a drizzle of oil. Got here is a squeeze of lemon, a good squeeze of lemon. So a good squeeze of lemon, cover them until they boil, and just leave them until they boil and become tender. Okay, our meat is boiling now. The water is boiling. As I said, we've got the oil and the lemon in there. We'll just leave it to boil until the meat is tender. But what we'll do, we'll just turn down the heat and half cover them like that, because you don't want splashes everywhere. I've just put a cup of rice and I'm washing them now. We need these for the soup, so just give them a couple of wash, and we'll just leave them in the water. Our meat to see if they're done, if our meat is done. So just check one of the meat. Yep, they're done. I'll just show you again. As soon as you pinch the meat and it opens up easily, it's done. We put in the 1 cup of rice. Just give it a stir. Yeah. Now so far it's been boiling, and I'm just showing you the rice. Just the rice is getting cooked. Now if you find that the water is
less, I'll just put some more water, or you can also add some beef stock. Just added some boiled water, and later on I'll be adding some gourmet stock, vegetable gourmet stock. As you can see, now the soup is starting to thicken, and just be gentle with this soup. Just needs a bit more. Just leave it to simmer for about another 15 minutes. Alright, now we're gonna add the stock. Gonna add about 3 tablespoons of the vegeta stock. If you realize, I didn't add any salt because the stock does have salt in it, so we don't want the soup to be too salty. So salt by taste at the end. Just give a stir. I'll just give it a couple more minutes.
Okay, so you dice the parsley very, very fine. And then you put around a tablespoon into the soup, you stir it in while it's still cooking, and then you turn the heat off. And it looks like this.